just got this email from GitHub. It's about me being accepted to Codespaces beta, which apparently started last August in 2021. That's probably when I hit the apply button and I completely forgot about it. What is this Codespaces? Is this any good? Learn more. You can watch a YouTube video about it. So what is a Codespace? It's an instant cloud developer environment. Well, here, take a look at this. By the way, this is not sponsored by Microsoft or GitHub or anything like that. I just got the email, so I thought I'd share. What they claim here is that you can run your code and your builds in the cloud. You get the full power of Visual Studio Code, which is pretty incredible. If that is the case, I'd be happy to use that sometimes when I'm on an underpowered machine. Does this render all my upgrades to my new computers useless? Could I just use a MacBook Air and hook it up to a nice monitor and then be done with it and get the most powerful machines out there building this stuff for me? Maybe. Right here it claims that it's faster than your laptop. Spin up a new development environment of any size project in seconds with pre-built images. You can use VMs up to 32 cores and 64 gigs of RAM. Wow. All right. Let's try this. I'm going to do a quick start here. Let's check out what templates they have available. So much for documentation on that one. You know what? Let me go to one of my repos. Here's one. Vulnerability, schmulnerability. Okay. Codespaces. Okay. So there's a new little button here. Create Codespace on master. Let's see what configuration options I have. So you can select which branch you want. Dev container configuration. Region. Okay, so we have 4 regions to pick from. Nice number of options for now. I'm sure that'll expand it later. And what machine type do you want? Right now, it looks like in beta, I'm limited to 4 cores and 8 gigabytes of RAM. Wait, what's 32 gigabytes? That's the storage. Okay, create Codespace. Not many options there, but at least they'll let you see what will be available in the future. Image found, container built, connecting. It looks like I'm on VS Code. Wait a minute. These are the extensions I have installed locally. GitLens and Docker. Is this thing actually like cloning my local extensions in the cloud? Wow. Yeah, this looks like VS Code, folks, in the cloud. I mean, they already had something like that. If you go to any repository.dev, it'll open it up in an environment like this, but I never had a terminal in there before where I can actually run the project. I want to see this VS Code folder, launch.json, and settings. Okay, so there's nothing really new here. Node modules. Does that automatically get installed? Let me see here. So I don't have node modules folder here. So whenever I clone this locally, I need to do an npm install in order to get all the node modules installed. This one, it looks like it just does it. So let's see, npm run dev. What? Are you kidding me? Is this working? Is this running? Let's go to API. Oh my gosh, this is actually just running. This is running and I'm able to just access it through a public URL. This is really freaking cool. By the way, this RPS API project is just a Node Express application that I use for my demos in some of the courses I make. It just runs, wow, in the cloud, and it was fast. And that was less time than it would have taken me to clone the thing and run it locally. Impressive. And now that it's available publicly, I can access this from anywhere and just use this URL now from all of my projects. I wonder how long it stays up though. Let me close this tab and see if it still runs. Still running. How do I kill it? Is it just gonna run indefinitely? Let's see if I go to open in Codespaces, if this is just gonna continue where I left off. And you can open the Codespace in VS Code desktop. I'm gonna try that in a second. It's still running. How do I terminate it? I don't know yet, but I'm sure there's a way to do that. Let's view all the branches on this. There's only the master branch, so I don't know like where they keep the information about Codespaces, probably in my settings somewhere. Oh, look at that. It's showing you the Codespaces that are active right now. So if I go to this one, it's gonna connect me to the old Codespace that I already launched. Let's see if it's gonna show me that it's already running. To have this running in a browser means that I can actually use a Chromebook or a Raspberry Pi, which would still be a little painful, but I could use a Raspberry Pi and develop full applications right here in the browser. Good stuff, good stuff. Let's try one more thing, and I'm gonna go over here, open this Codespace in VS Code desktop. Yes, install and open. So it needs to create a new extension, install a new extension, of course, so that it keeps connected to Codespaces in real time, I guess. I know I'm going through this kind of fast and not even reading the prompts, but I'm just accepting the defaults to see where it leads me. Sometimes that's fun. You should try it sometime. It's very liberating. It's like, I don't know, it's just press the button, you know? Face the consequences later. here we are. We are in Codespaces, and this is running locally. It even has my theme. I wonder what would happen if I edit something here. So I'm gonna go to server.ts. I'm going to, oh here, hooray, welcome to our API, Codespaces. I'm gonna save this. Let's see what happens. Let's go back to the browser and let's go over here to /API. Is it going to update here as well without me doing a commit? No, it didn't. It didn't update this one. So I need to do a commit in order for it to do that, I believe. Let's try it out. I made a change. There's my change right there. I'm gonna do a little commit message. Updated default API response message and commit. No, it didn't take the commit yet. I need to, there isn't a connection. It's still a local copy, right? It's not stored locally, right? It's stored remotely. Open file on remote. There it is. There's the file. Open on remote. This still has my old pre-commit state. So I guess I need to do a push. It's storing it somewhere locally, right? It's gotta be. Okay, let's take a look at this now. Now we've got a commit 1 minute ago. And now if I go over here, where's my API? Here it is. No, it still didn't work. Let's refresh this page. Just trying to figure out the workflow here. Like what would be the ideal workflow? If you're working with other people, especially, this is important, right? It does not have my changes. Here are my changes. This Codespace does not have my changes. Well, well, well. Do I need to create a brand new Codespace in order for it to take my changes? Let's go to this oldest Codespace, connect to it again and see. Nope, my changes are not there. Oh, is this like a standalone dedicated environment, a code space maybe we'll call it, where you actually have to do a pull? Oh, Alex. There it is. Look at that, folks. Look at that. Here it's giving me the option. Would you like code to periodically run git fetch? No. No thanks. So this thing is taking a while to update. I don't know if it's doing a live update thing or not. I would hope it would, but maybe that process needs to be restarted. So as soon as I made that change here and I did the pull, it's now kind of stuck. The running instance that I used to have here is not responding, at least not responding quickly. Maybe it's building, or I don't know why it would take so long to build. Maybe I'm not doing something right, which is most likely the case. All right, let's go to terminal, new terminal. And let's do npm run dev. Oh, your application running on port 8080 is available. Open in browser and /API. Okay, this one is not responding anymore. This one has a new URL. You see it's different now. Maybe the old one was abandoned. I don't know, but we're gonna turn that off now, and now you have a new URL. It would be nice to have sticky URLs, and maybe that's a configuration option that you can do where it'll always be the same URL whenever you do a fetch and a pull and a rebuild. That'd be great, wouldn't it? If you know that Codespaces offers that, put a comment down below for everybody else. Thank you very much. I'm pretty impressed here. This is a great little first dip into this. If you want me to do more videos about Codespaces, let me know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.